Today, I made a team of NFL legends that never won a Super Bowl. And this team is full of some of the best players of all time, like a quarterback room that includes Dan Marino, Fran Tarkenton, and Jim Kelly, Hall of Fame running backs like Barry Sanders and LaDainian Tomlinson, a receiving group that includes Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald, Tony Gonzalez, and Antonio Gates, and an absolutely insane defense that includes Bruce Smith, J.J. Watt, Patrick Willis, Brian Urlacher, and Champ Bailey. And that's only to name a few, because there's even more amazing players on this team that are going to play a huge impact on this team's season. And since this is the best of the best, they're all 99 overall, and Superstar X Factor at every position. But now we gotta see what they look like on the field. Honestly, the most amazing thing about this team is that collectively, they've appeared in 30 Super Bowls. Oh my God, what a juke by Randy Moss there. But they haven't won a single one. So obviously the goal here is to win them their first ever, and Barry Sanders might be gone. I really did want to make Fran Tarkenton the starting quarterback since he made 3 Super Bowls and lost all 3 with the Vikings, and Dan Marino only made it to 1 Super Bowl that I believe he lost to the 49ers, but Dan Marino is just that guy you think of great players who never won it all, so I feel like we had to go with him. So now we're gonna sim to the end of the game, just because I want to see what the final score of this game is gonna be. And wow, they won 52-14. They're gonna put up insane numbers this year. So let's sim to the playoffs, where wow, they finished the season 15-2, but somehow didn't win the division. Well, I guess that does actually make sense since both our losses were to the Lions, but they still had a record-setting year because Dan Marino finished the season throwing for 5,900 yards and an absolutely insane 72 touchdowns. But that's only the beginning, because on the ground, Barry Sanders led the team with 1,600 yards and scored 22 touchdowns. But as a backup, Adrian Peterson added 1,000 of his own and put up 15 touchdowns. And with only 19 carries on the year, LT added 752 and scored 9 touchdowns. So in total, we rushed for 3,500 yards. And no surprise, Randy Moss was our best receiver, putting up 2,000 yards, but he scored 30 touchdowns. Calvin Johnson went full Megatron and put up 1,415. Larry Fitzgerald finished third with 1,112, with Tony Gonzalez not far behind with 1,069 and 11. And Antonio Gates even managed to put up 514 and 7. But I don't think I've ever seen a team put up 4,000-yard receivers. And this team's defense was just as amazing, because Bruce Smith had an unreal year, putting up 32 sacks. Like, he was straight up terrorizing quarterbacks every week. Then J.J. Watt finished second on the team with 26.5, with Merlin Olsen right behind him with 26. And to round out the modern day Purple People Eaters, John Randall put up 12 sacks, and Brian Urlacher added 6 as well. And no real surprise here, the team leader for interceptions was Champ Bailey with 6. Insane that we had 3 players break the single season sack record. And let's be real, we know who won MVP. Like, there was no chance it wasn't Dan Marino. Like, he shattered the single season records. So now, this is gonna be the playoff bracket for this season, and we'll start in the wild card round, going up against the Falcons. They went 8-9 and we went 15-2, so I do not expect this game to be close at all. Or maybe not, because in the 4th, they're down by 12, and they are pinned deep in their own territory. Marino's gonna throw on this, and he's got Tony Gonzalez for a first down and a little bit more. The one thing on their side is they definitely have a lot of time, and Sanders is gonna get a big first down here past the 50. That was an 18-yard run by him, so they should definitely keep feeding him the ball, but Marino's gonna throw, and he's got Megatron all the way up to the 24 as the clock goes under 10 minutes, but he's got Fitzgerald very close to a first down. It was just short on that one, but it's second in inches, and they do pick up a first to Calvin Johnson, who breaks a tackle. So now they're at the 8 with 8.5 minutes to go. It's a quick pass to Fitzgerald, who gets in for the touchdown. So now they're only down by 5, but they're gonna need some help from their defense. And that only gained 2, so that is a good start, but that's gonna get close to a first. So it's third in inches, and they sneak, and Penix is able to move the chains. So now the clock is gonna start to become a factor, but Paul Krause gets the sack. So they lose A on that. This defense has gotta get the Falcons off the field. So now it's 3rd and 19 as the clock's about to go under 7 minutes. Penix throws, and he's got a man for a first. No, it's actually broken up by Patrick Peterson. So the D gives Marino a chance. The clock's under 7 minutes, and it's caught by Fitzgerald. He's gonna get past the 50. Up to the 47 now with 5.5 minutes to go. It's another quick pass, and he's got a first down to Adrian Peterson. But now the clock is going under 4.5 minutes, and it's gonna be a screen pass to Lorenzo Neal, but he's not gonna gain anything on this play. So now it's 3rd down. I mean, it's obviously 4 down territory because the field goal does him nothing, but Randy Moss gets a first down. So now they're at the 11. Marino's gonna throw throw, and he's gonna get sacked. This Falcons team only went 8-9, but you can see how they were up in this game, and Marino's got time, but he's gonna get sacked again. Those back-to-back sacks makes it 3rd and 24 when Marino's going end zone, and he's got Randy Moss for the touchdown. And to make it a 3-point game, they're going for 2. It's a screen pass, and Adrian Peterson's got it to give them the 3-point lead. So now finally the Vikings are in the driver's seat, but the Falcons only are gonna need a field goal on this drive. But he's actually going deep, and it's out of bounds. So now it's 4th down. The season's kind of on the line here. Penix has got time in the pocket. He rolls to his right, but he's gonna get sacked by Bruce Smith and Merlin Olsen. So the Vikings complete the comeback to knock out the Falcons. I genuinely cannot believe this game was so close. But that means we're moving on to the Divisional to take on the Lions. And this will no doubt be a much more even matchup. So we'll check them out on their first drive to see what they can do on their own. But Barry Sanders has a ton of space, and there's no one in front of him. He's gonna go all the way for the opening drive touchdown. But now right before halftime, the Lions got the ball at the 28, and they still got 2 timeouts to work with. Clock's going under 50 seconds now. It's a handoff to Montgomery, and he's actually not going to pick up the first down here. So that makes it 3rd and 2. They got to at least get the first down here, and they do to St. Brown, but he stays in bounds. And the clock is running under 30 seconds. They throws quick, and it's caught. And they're saving that last timeout. They're at the 4, and he checks down to Gibbs, but he's going to be short of the end zone. So they use that last timeout, but they're at the 1. It's 3rd and goal, and they got the touchdown to Raymond to tie the game up. And that score is held all the way to the 4th quarter. They still got 3 timeouts, so they could definitely still use Barry Sanders, who picks up a first, which moves them into field goal range, so they could definitely work on killing time here, but Adrian Peterson gains none. And that burned the Lions' 2nd timeout. It's another handoff to Peterson, who's gonna get a first down on this. And the Lions got no way to stop the clock, so they could definitely work on killing time. And they took it down to 3 seconds to put up the kick as time expires. So win the game 10-7, which sends them to the NFC Championship to take on the Dallas Cowboys. And late in this game, they're up by 14. But Dallas isn't dead yet because they got the ball at the 27 with plenty of time to work with. And that gained 9, so they're at the 19. Looks like Dak's gonna run. He's nice, going to the end zone for the touchdown to CeeDee Lamb. So the Cowboys still have life. But now to have any chance, they need the onside kick. But the Vikings are gonna recover it. So they'll hold on to win this game 14-7, sending them to the Super Bowl to take on the Bills. And we're actually gonna start out on their first drive just to see what they do. It's a play action. They're gonna get a first down here and way more to Randy Moss. And he's actually gonna break a tackle, and he's gonna go all the way. That's insane that he was able to shake out of that and get the touchdown on the first play of the Super Bowl. But now right before halftime, the Bills got the ball at the 19 with a chance to tie it up. And Josh Palmer's wide open for the touchdown. And this game has stayed tied till the 4th quarter, where the Bills got the ball at the 28 with 3.5 minutes to go. And it's gonna be a quick check down, which makes it 3rd and 6. The Vikings need a stop, but they pick it up. Now at the 13, Allen's gonna throw. He's got time, and he's got a man open for the touchdown to Dawson Knox to take the lead. And I literally simmed like 2 plays, but the Vikings already got it to the 26. I should have known that they can move the ball very quickly. But now it's 3rd and 1 as the clock goes under 40 seconds, but Barry Sanders gets the easiest touchdown to tie this game up. Or maybe not, because they're going for 2. There's 30 seconds left in the game. This is insanely risky. And he's got Randy Moss open to give them the lead with 28 seconds to go. So now it is up to this defense to make a stop. The Bills still got 3 timeouts, and Josh Allen's got so much space in front of him because that first down got him to the 40. They need a sack here to drive him backwards, and it's caught. And now the Bills are going to just put up the kick, and they make it to take the lead. So I think the Vikings might be screwed because there's only 4 seconds left in this game, so they have 1 chance. Marino's just going to have to chuck it deep. And oh my God, Calvin Johnson looks open, and he is, and he's got it. So he's going to go all the way for the touchdown to win the game on a walk-off. I genuinely can't believe they just won it. So the team full of only ringless players finally get a ring. So that's gonna do it for today's video. If you want to watch more, click one of the videos floating on screen right now. I'll see you guys soon. Be good people.